How's it, hopping chappies and spits? It's your boy George, and I am your host for Prattle with Peasants. I am here with Josh, and he is a good and dear friend of Kaz. They're like brothers. It's weird. It really is, because they don't look anything like each other. But I've decided that I need some tea, so I'm leaving to go get tea. But here he is. Introduce yourself.
Hello.
Yes, and off I go. Goodbye, everyone. Alright. So today, we are talking about...
Which fruit is better, pineapple or peach? I personally believe it's pineapple, but Caleb, on the other hand, believes peach.
It's gotta be peach. I mean, you can say why you picked pineapple. Why don't you tell them why you picked pineapple?
Okay, well, I picked pineapple because I believe that pineapple is most likely my fruit because I am prickly and sharp on the outside, but soft and sweet on the inside. Why are you a peach, good sir?
I am a peach because peaches just know what it's about. They are juicy and delightful, and they've got some fuzz. They're the only fruit with hair other than kiwis. And I like my hair. Thank you very much.
But the peach...
My hair doesn't make people uncomfortable either.
But the peach likes to fool you. It makes you want it to be your friend. And then you totally trick it, and it's like, ha, I'm hard on the inside.
Ah, with that core, that hardcore. Well,
yes.
The pineapple doesn't want anyone to be its friend. And it's a really good guy once you get to know it, but the pineapple doesn't want any friends. The pineapple is asking for there to be no friends.
Well, you see, for a true friend, you must first go through the hardest of tasks, as cutting the pineapple. Then you get to the nice stuff on the inside. That's how you know you have your true friends.
You cut me deep. Well, you cut the pineapple deep. Because there's no need to cut the peach deep. The peach is ready to be friends with anybody.
Ooh.
And the peach just needs a little work on his soul, okay? Nobody's perfect. The peach is a little bit... He's had a rough past. He grew up in hard conditions, but he is the best guy on the outside. I mean, he needs some work on the inside, but...
Maybe that the pineapple's the same way. Maybe he was like living in the hood, and had to get that tough outer shell, but he still wants to be that nice, sweet person on the inside.
But you took a quiz and got peach juice, so why are you even thinking that you're a pineapple? Because you are peach juice, and peach juice is sexy and sinful according to this survey. It's like, you're sexy, sinful juice.
Well, apparently you also got peach juice.
That's true, which is why I'm defending peaches.
So, can we really tell that is a correct quiz? If we both got the same answer and we had different answers to our questions?
This is accurate. We did answer the questions differently. Perhaps it's the only option on the quiz, and you all just get peach juice.
Or the pineapple and the peach aren't too far apart.
I can't accept this. The pineapple and the peach are totally different things.
Which is why the pineapple would always win.
No.
Yes.
Look, if we got in a fight, the peach would lose his exterior, but the core, the body of this peach, would still be standing. But what would be left of that pineapple in a fight?
But I don't know if you would be able to even get through the pineapple.
I don't know. I think the peach core could stab a pineapple's skin pretty well.
True.
We perhaps they have different battle tactics. One,
the pineapple likes to go for the quick jabs and retreat kind of, but the peach is just kind of.
The peach is all out. The peach goes for it, which is why I like the peach. The peach knows what he's about. He knows what he wants.
But the pineapple is more reserved and knows when to strike.
Here's something though. the peach can be completely vulnerable and yet be the man's fruit. Whereas the pineapple is like, I can't show my emotions because I'm not allowed to cry, I'm a man. Whereas the peach can cry all he wants and nobody will question whether he's a man or not. Because deep down, he is a man. It's like
But he's a wimp on the outside.
He's just emotional and vulnerable. He allows himself to be vulnerable.
Maybe the pineapple gets vulnerable when you really meet the true pineapple.
You have to cut him deep first.
Yeah, exactly.
This is definitely food for thought.
Food for thought.
Yes. But the peach only has like one leaf tops, whereas the pineapple has sharp leaves and many of them.
Well, maybe the pineapple just hit puberty first.
The peach isn't mature enough. The peach is not mature enough for this conversation.
Peach needs to be kept out of this.
Look, my peach is ready to be eaten. I sit down and I can eat this peach. You sit down and take a knife and you have to cut it in a special way. Some people have to look up on the internet how to cut your fruit.
True.
They cut it and then you have to cut it. Mine is ready. I pull him out of a bag and I bite into him.
But I feel as though the prize that you work most hard for is what is most rewarding in the end.
But oftentimes when you see people eating pineapple, where has it come from? A can.
Hey, peaches are canned also.
This is true. And, there are a lot of people that are making the more fresh movement now. It's more expensive, but it's
healthier in the long run.
Yes. In a culture of cancer, it's good to eat not out of cans. Don't eat out of cans. That's what I mean to say.
Eat out of cans, kids.
Don't eat out of cans. Yeah. See, cans, cancer. It's all in the same family. Canned beans, cancer beans. How about that news?
Kidney beans.
Make your kidney amazing. they turn into kidneys. If you have kidney issues, eat some kidney beans.
Yes.
Yeah. But back on track. Do you have any other statements that could make your pineapple better? And then I'm gonna give you your final statement of why you think the pineapple's better, and then I'm gonna think of my final statement while you say that.
In conclusion, I do believe that the pineapple is the better fruit because you must work harder for it, which in that case means the prize is bigger. You also get a sweeter, juicier fruit that the disgustingness of those little hairs on the peach. Like, who likes those anyways?
I do.
We're besides the point. Anyways, I believe that pineapple is the strongest and most fitting type for this. And I think the pineapple shall win.
The peach boasts instant gratification. And there are more peaches in the store, usually, than pineapples.
Because the pineapples are better.
No, because the pineapples don't sell as well. And they know this. And so they stock up on peaches. And the peaches go. Now here's the thing. When you eat a peach, you have a weapon. You have that hard core from the peach. And the peach is still there, being your friend. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You are given a rock to throw at your enemies when you are done eating your peach. And that thing about the pineapple being juicier, false. The peach is way, way juicy. In fact, the only con I can think of a peach is sometimes they're too juicy and then they juice all over your hands. But that's just him sharing the love, Peaches.
Pineapples.
You decide. Comments below. All right, thank you, and have a splendid day. Stay classy. Thank you, Josh.
Yes.